All right, Cancers. This is your August 2024 look at love for singles and if you are in a connection and you are having issues. This is your monthly outlook of what could be going on. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For any one of those placements anywhere in your chart, if you are resonating with this reading, fantastic. Take what fits, throw out the rest. If anything does not fit, please don't try and force it into your world. Be sure to check your other placements to see if you can't put together a pretty good picture of what's going on for you in the month of August. I hope y'all had a beautiful birthday season. It is still technically the very end of July, so I'm a little ahead of schedule so far. Fingers crossed. Good to see all of you. Welcome back. If you are already a YouTube subscriber, I appreciate your continued support and love. If you are already a subscriber, be sure to hit that notification bell as well so that you can be sure to catch me when I come live. I'm going to be sure to get all of these monthly zodiacs out of the way, and then I will be right back doing the collective readings here. I also do those on other platforms, so be sure to check those out. Everything is in the link tree attached to the description box of this video. If you are interested in a personal reading, that is also there. All of my other platforms where I'm going live, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, all at the bottom of that link tree post. The website will take you to the bookings once you pay for a reading. If you need a personal reading with me, I am available for those. Then we will get that scheduled. Everything is there on the website, all in the link tree. If you're brand new, my name is Cody. I appreciate your curiosity. We're going to look at Cancers, singles. If you're open to that energy of love, the first part of the reading is going to be for you. If you are in a relationship, partnership, marriage, couple, situationship, complicated, what are the other buttons? Anything of the like. If you're in a connection and you're experiencing issues, the second half of the reading, we'll take a look at that for you. Be sure to switch that energy around as needed if you are a cross watcher. Let's get started. Okay, Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moon. The Moon card coming out. I think we should probably take that. Okay, what do my single Cancers need to know for the month of August? Single and interested, single and open. Thank you. Okay, the Justice card. This is so funny. I am literally a Libra moon. This is Justice card and the Moon card. That's funny. Okay. So the Justice card is sideways. So you may be a little disillusioned as to what is being presented to you. If you are making connections, they may feel like they are not quite getting off the ground and you may not know why. I've got the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Fool card, right? The Fool card's pretty non-committal. The Queen of Pentacles is a lot of solid planning. The Two of Pentacles is trying to figure out and make it happen. So I'm thinking here that if you are a single Cancer for the month of August and you're interested in somebody, you are both it appears to be showing me that you're both going to be having some issues connecting and getting on track to be able to make your plans solidify here, to be able to get together. You may make a bunch of dates and have them cancel. If not at the last minute, then, things end up falling apart, over time, or you end up having to constantly push a date back. Or if you go out, it tends to, be a different version than what you originally had planned, something like that. So, or if you're available, then, they're not available. Maybe you have misaligned schedules, say that, you work the day shift and they work the night shift. It's just not quite aligning up, and it's not really getting off the ground here with the Moon card, unfortunately. What crosses or complements Cancer? Single Cancers. Single Cancers. What crosses or complements? Single Cancers. Crosses or complements? Okay. All right. So this seems to be a big issue for you because you may be somebody who is trying to make something happen. You may have your sights set on somebody with that Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords and the Three of Pentacles says you're really at a loss here about how to get together with this person. Threes are about coming together. The Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands, right? There's a lot of disappointment here with a lot of that planning, right? You guys talk a big game about getting together, going to do this, going to do that. We should do this. We should hang out here. We should watch this movie, right? You're making all these plans and it tends to fall apart. Nine of Cups, Five of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, in and out. Yeah. Got 3 pages right here, interestingly enough. Maybe dealing with an age difference with the 3 pages coming out. Also, you could be dealing with somebody who has children. So the children's schedules could be interfering. Could be a misalignment there. Okay. So I'm seeing here that this does tend to bother you. It bothers you. I have a feeling like you have your mind made up on the one person, or, you know, you guys are really trying to make a good solid go of it. You could be aligned with this person. You may feel a lot of connection with this person with the Justice card coming out, but with that coming out sideways, it just seems like, okay, you feel aligned, but you're not able to align. Pardon my throat. It's been so terribly scratchy lately. I'm going to go have some tea in between. Put some lemon on it. Okay. What is the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved in this circumstance? I thought I could go without air. I can't. I'm just a human. I need air. Okay. Apologize. All right, here we go. What's the best that can be achieved for Cancer? 5 of Wands. The World card is back here, and the Queen of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords, Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man with the 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Judgment, 9 of Pentacles. It's like you definitely made your mind up on this person. The best that can be achieved is, so with the 5 of Wands out here, this is competition. You almost see this like a challenge. I almost see you taking this on like a challenge, like you're finding a way to try to make this work. The 5 of Wands is about drama. It's about competition. It's about, you know, debating and arguing, right? So you could be, you know, kind of, I'm thinking you're battling your schedule to make these plans happen. I think you're really giving it a good solid go, because I've got the Queen of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, following your heart. You're hanging on, trying to look at things from different perspectives, making a lot of sacrifices, continuing forward with this decision. Mind made completely up. There's the Lover's card. Okay. All right. So what's the foundation? What is the foundation? What can Cancer look forward to in August? What's the foundation? 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Lovers. 9 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. You're not going anywhere. Your mind is totally made up. You feel like this is worth it. You almost, I think you're seeing this. I got the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom. You almost see this as like universe testing you to see how bad you want this. I almost feel like you're, with the Ace of Pentacles, here's another 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. Come on. Knight of Cups, Judgment again. Chariot, there you are to the Ten of Pentacles. You know this is good. You see this as a challenge, and the universe must be testing you. And if you really want it, then you're going to have to, earn it. That's how you see it. I think you may be in this knowing. This is also a very, very intuitive card with the Moon card coming out in the Justice. The Moon card is almost like you feeling, this is something inside of you wants this. Okay. Because the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands are both very defensive, very protective. They're standing up for this decision to go into this divine union. Eight of Pentacles is complete and total commitment, dedicated, no matter what, learning, figuring it out, adjusting. Because it's about raising your standards, right? So what do we do when we raise our standards? We kind of adjust our life to make room for, figure things out. What's that past energy? Past energy for Cancer immediately. Thank you. Eight of Swords. That's, yeah. And then the Temperance card with the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles to the Two of Cups to the Hierophant to the Two of Swords. Stop. Wow. So in the past, poor Cancer, poor dear Cancer, can relate. You were stuck in these situations where you were presented with these options that were challenges, but it wasn't a challenge in the same way. They were testing your knowledge. So the Temperance card is about spiritual and emotional balance. The Justice card is about life balance. Almost like your personal and your professional and your spiritual and your emotional. Every piece of your world coming into balance, because the scales balance. The best of both things coming into perfect unity. The Temperance card is your spiritual health and your emotional health being fulfilled. And I feel like you were wanting that conventional, deep, profound connection, but you were settling for the sake of, kind of, it's this energy. All right, well, let's see where this goes. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. With every opportunity presented to you in your independence, you're given chance after chance after chance. And then patiently waiting while you are, overthinking each wrong connection, trying to force it to be something that it just never was meant to be. Excuse me. The Eight of Pentacles with the High Priestess and the Empress with the Opportunity card. So when you are now manifesting and creating, right, in the past, you learned what you were doing wrong and how to create differently for yourself in a more spiritually balanced way, to be able to focus on self-love first. Self-love first, getting your spiritual and your emotional self in balance. Empress and the High Priestess, you took advantage of this opportunity. You may have pulled yourself out of these choices and decisions that you're being presented with because they never seemed to be the right alignment. So you chose independence over accepting any old thing, trying to force something into, trying to make it be what you needed it to be in order to have it fit into your world, right? Instead of just aligning with what is meant to be. You were taking what is presented to you and trying to force it to be what you needed it to be. versus accepting it for what it was and dismissing it when it does not align, when it doesn't match, when it doesn't meet, when it doesn't meet you at your expectations, when it doesn't meet you at your morals, when it doesn't meet you at your standards. You get stuck. You get stuck in this energy of trying to make it be, make it right, make it, think it into perfection, trying to create it, trying to create it to be something, that you feel like it should be. That was your past. You changed. Seven of Pentacles. Jeannie, hi. Unsure. I've been seeing mice. It's the cats bringing presents, but I've been seeing dead mice, like the whole body. It's a gift. Okay. From your sleep. Oh, goodness. Meditate on it. Meditate on it. I don't think it's a sign. Okay. What's that future outcome for Cancer? Future outcome for Cancer. What's that future outcome for Cancer in this situation? What's that future outcome for Cancer? Oh, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. And it came out kind of just sideways-ish. So, building yourself into a more solid foundation to be able to stand the test of time. We've got the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man. So we've got the Sun card, the Chariot card, the Queen of Cups. Here you are, Cancer. So I see you succeeding. 9 of Cups, High Priestess. My gosh, I see you succeeding by choosing here to focus on the more positive side of things and not looking at things as a miss or a negative or a loss or a missed opportunity. You're taking advantage of what opportunities you do get and being grateful, even if they're small. You get a text message every single morning from this person. That's amazing. That's amazing that they have time at least to do that. You get a goodbye message every single night. You both have the ability to video chat. Sometimes, y'all may have the type of jobs where y'all can, stay on the phone for a while. If you're, look at this. Could I have a person in my ear right now? Could I? I don't know. Everybody's wearing these things. They could be listening to music. They could have somebody in their ear. You don't know. Is it somebody special? Is it their best friend? You don't know, right? So there are ways that you can maintain the connection and keep a sense of closeness and take advantage of opportunities where you get them. I think you're seeing this as a challenge that you're kind of rising to the occasion of, because I'm feeling like you're understanding this to feel like something worth the effort. In the past, you may have tried to force other connections to be based on what you knew that they should have been, but instead of letting it be something natural, right? So now it's important for you to not try to force the schedule or try to bend anything or try to move too quickly out of alignment here. The 10 of Pentacles is that long-term goal, right? Letting things build, letting things grow, letting things solidify. And I feel like with the Emperor card coming out, this is intense focus on success of the relationship and only really putting most of your energy into things that are going to produce results. And we have the Knight of Swords to the Hanged Man, right? So this is about you making some some pretty swift and assertive decisions that whenever you feel stuck or hung up, or you feel like you are in a lack mentality, or you're feeling sacrificed, like you're not getting what you should, or like you should be getting more, you're ready to receive more in a faster pace, whatever the case may be, you're choosing to go with the more positive route here. You're choosing to look at things more optimistically, to try to manifest from a place of optimism and positivity, to create more of the same, to not focus on the negativity, to create more of the same, right? So this is you being grateful for the fact that, you know, there is a partnership potential. There is somebody that you feel very strongly about building something with, that you would, you know, go through the issues, the drama and the strife to be able to make room for this person in your world, to be able to allow for divine to bring you into your highest alignment and present the opportunities where you get them, taking advantage of those, right? We're always presented with choices and options in our life. What are you going to do with those choices and options? I think you're getting really excited about trying to figure out how or what or when this emotional investment is going to start to move through the layers that you know are there, with the Ace of Cups, with the Lover's card out here, and a lot of this standing up for what you feel very strongly in your heart is something that you want to be drawn to invest in. It's worthwhile. With that Eight of Pentacles, that's a major dedication, major commitment. Ten of Pentacles is way down the road, feeling very, very, very secure with this, very committed, very dedicated. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. You just feel like this works. You just feel like this is supposed to be. And your current energy right now is just, you know, I need to do this. I need to do this. I have to do this, instead of just allowing it to build and manifest and create itself naturally. There's the Knight of Cups. I was having a feeling, right? You're following your heart to kind of be spiritually guided, to allow spirit to present the opportunities to you and to make the most of them when you get them. Make the most of them when you get them. Over time is how we create even more opportunities and present time down the road for future planning. Because plans are already set. When we come into somebody's life, you know, they can't just upheave everything and flip everything on its end and just automatically mold you into their lives right away. This takes time. This takes introduction. This takes moments of building. I can hear you. Okay. So we are now going to look at, let's look at the potential. We'll go with the Beach Time Soul. I have a feeling. I'm almost drawn to that Love Oracle too. I don't know why they did that. They were like showing me both of these. Yes, ascending. Exactly. Transforming. New phases, preparing for union, all the things. Ascension. I apologize. My throat is being heard. Okay. Love call. Expressions of love, messages of love, right? Talking, thinking of you and letting you know, right? All of these little moments are preparing you for that union, preparing you for union. I was thinking exactly of this card, the clock, time to build, cycles, progress, takes time to build. The most beautiful connections take true time to really build with somebody, to really grow that connection, to develop the layers of connection with somebody is of the most pure connection that you can truly have whenever you are moving from friendship to flirtation to interest to planning to deeper movements of flirtation. I mean, it's super fun to do all that. Whatever happened to courting and dating? Whatever happened to any of that? I do see that there in that past energy. That past energy may have been a way that you were. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. That past energy with that Eight of Swords is just you really kind of being lost in your ideas of what it takes to build union and partnership and connection. And with you seeing this and taking this on as kind of a challenge and rising to the occasion of the challenge to be able to see where this goes, because you feel like this is meant to be. And so you are taking this as directed, basically, to let time build the connection, to be able to add the layers into your connection as you're supposed to, and to be able to truly get to know somebody and not fret too much on the fact that, it's not super easy, it's not super available, it's not super open, it's not, just this, total open alignment. There are challenges, there are schedule restrictions, there could be, a lot of family dynamics. There are many, many things that are preventing this from being able to be a smooth and completely easy molding of two, right? So with that Temperance card coming out, and then we have the clock coming out, this is about you being very patient and allowing for time to not be your enemy here. Allow it to be one of the best features of your relationship. There's so many people right now that are in a big damn hurry to get to the rest of their lives. And you miss the beauty and the development of the relationship if you're in a big hurry to hurry up and get to all the good stuff, right? There's a certain level of fun and excitement that comes with building slowly. And if a person is not on that level to be able to do that, if they're not going to respect that kind of a boundary with you, then this tells you that, they may not be about your best interests. So I get the want of wanting to be with somebody all the time and to spend a lot of time with somebody and wanting to get to know them quickly and hurry up and let's figure this out. Let's get to know them. Let's decide now, right? But it ultimately takes time. It usually, all good things, when we're building something good, when we're building something solid that's supposed to last for eternity, that takes time. You can't slap that kind of thing together. That only happens in the movies because they got about an hour and a half to show you the story. We got to rush things, right? We've got butterfly falling out, butterfly transforming again, growth, relationships evolving into the next phase, right? That butterfly, this is an evolution, evolving into the next phase, the phases of the relationship. We've got mirror coming out. This is introspection. This is your self-image. This is looking at yourself through this person, really getting to know this person through your projections. That's been interesting. Not enough coming out here. Girl talk. I feel like in the past, you may have relied a lot on people that really love you and want to give you a lot of advice, and it's no longer enough for you to depend on people who are, just kind of maybe happily single, all about that good time. Maybe they don't know very much about relationship building. It's not been enough for you. You've been very frustrated by listening to probably a lot of the wrong pieces of advice, probably some of the wrong messages here. So for some of you, you've been happily single for a very long time, and now you're looking back at that and saying, it's not enough to stay independent forever. You're starting to look within and starting to rebuild yourself from the inside out is naturally aligning you. This brings about vibrations. This brings about connections. I've got the snake, girl with a snake back here. Hand with the cards, not today. So forcing alignments before has only ever brought you high risk, toxic connections. People coming forward, shading, being all shady, having codependent connections. This is you attracting all of that in with kisses, attracting in snake after snake after snake, lesson after low vibrational connection after issue, being in that vibration before, being happily single, listening to people who don't know what they're talking about, being in that low vibration, attracting all of that in. And this is you learning from the past, figuring that out, taking a look back, reminiscing, learning from the past and wanting to make new memories, wanting to do things differently, wanting to have different results moving forward. Huh. He's always enjoying the moment. He is a stage 5 clinger, that cat, I swear. So learning from the past, right? Learning from the pain, learning from the heartbreak, learning from the deception, getting over these karmic relationships and the heartbreak, moving away from this, learning from all of these triggers, learning from these situations that you've gone through and starting to do things differently, producing different results. We got sunglasses, cassette, palm tree. So your new perception on life has kind of given you this look back, and you're focusing outward and really paying attention to this outdated thinking, this old way of thinking, this old way of manifesting and creating. Some of you, if you go through these toxic situations and connections with people and you have these issues, right, you come out of that and you're like, oh, all men are this, or all women this, or all Cancers this, or all whatever, all Geminis this, all Sagittarius whatever, all Pisces men are this, all Leo women are that, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, and I've been recently burnt by an Aries, whatever it is, right? And so then you just start to hyper fixate on that. And that tends to be, your focus. And you have this outdated thinking of blanketing everybody into one thing because of what you've gone through. instead of learning from it, learning from the experience, growing from it, transforming, gaining clarity, becoming flexible and more stable because of what you endured, what you've survived, what you've learned about yourself, what you've learned about connections, what you've learned about human behavior, how you've learned to trust yourself more, how you've learned to trust your intuition more. This is all amazing, amazing lessons. And what this does when you pull back and you're happily single and you're not focusing on anything and you're just healing and growing and evolving, bam, you attract somebody and it becomes a huge inconvenience. Sometimes you're not even looking for it, and then there they are, and now you're having to scramble and figure out how to put this person into your world because you can't not. You can't not have it. I see you trying to find a way to make this fit, make it work. Look at me splitting the chaser and the runner. Y'all are mirroring each other. Y'all want this. Both of you want this. But there is this push-pull with your situations, with both of you. Fear of intimacy, fear of abandonment. That is so funny. That is so funny. Working and growing and evolving. Oh, there's the hammer. I put the hammer between both of them now. Interesting. Changing, rebuilding, working on it, stopping the patterns, interrupting, changing. Wow. Wow. That is fantastic. I love that for you. I wish I'd have done it sooner. You're the perfect age to do this. Healthy. That's so healthy. So healthy. Okay. It's never too late as well. My mom started changing and working on herself at 60. And she was commending me for being able to do it at 40. And I've seen people complain because they had to do it at 50. Well, my mom did it at 60. I have people upset that, they're 30 and they're still trying to figure it out. And I said, at least you're trying. At least you're trying. At least you're way ahead of when I was there. So be grateful, be thankful, be optimistic. Look at the positive side of things. Look at the positive side of things. Start to build from there. They just made me grab the doodle deck. I didn't even know I was grabbing this. Next thing I know, I'm playing with the doodle deck. We're going to use the doodle deck and move into couples, partners, relationships, marriage, situationships, multiple connections, whatever you're into. If you're having issues in that connections, we're going to look at that right now. Oh, what's going on for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a cross watcher, switch that energy. Justice again. It's out here for the singles. Okay. What is going on with Cancers in a relationship, partnership, situationship? What's going on? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? You're burdened by this connection. This is a lot of work. Oh no. 7 of Swords. The 5 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. That 5 looks like a 7. Lots of fighting. Lots of worries. Lots of stress. This relationship feels like a chore. It feels like a chore. You both are just doing so much to try to keep this going, to keep this on a good path. I feel like y'all have really good intentions, but there tends to be a lot of hanging on to fights, issues, complaints, arguments. People tend to not be able to let it go. You can't let go of each other, but you also can't let go of the fight. We dug down deep here. Knight of Pentacles, dug down deep. That's your heels firmly planted in the ground. Okay, what else can I tell Cancer? What crosses or complements Cancer? The Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Two of Wands, the Moon. Last reading, different deck, different reading. The Moon card crosses you. Three of Swords, King of Wands, Knight of Wands. Oh. Okay, so the Three of Swords is trauma, heartbreak, loss. This is somebody who is really making a lot of bad decisions impulsively, without thinking things through. Very selfish decisions, and it's causing a lot of fear, anxiety. Somebody here with that Moon card, if you're not getting answers, you're filling in the blanks. You're filling in the blanks because I feel like this person is not able to really even truly tell you anything to help you feel better, to help you understand anything better. I feel like this person is keeping a lot from you. They could be making decisions on their own. This relationship just feels like a chore, man. Magician card coming out with the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands. You are desperate to figure out where do we go from here. Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Uh-oh. Getting some threes. Ace of Swords. Okay, what's the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved? Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. Okay. So there's the Devil. So we have a conversation wanting to be had. Like there's a want to negotiate, to try to have some sort of a revamp of a new beginning. I have a feeling that there is the presentation of counseling or some sort of outside assistance to help you with this connection, to help you with this marriage so that y'all stand a chance, to help you with your relationship, your partnership. I believe there is the suggestion of counseling or therapy or mentorship or something here to get control over this problem. The problems, the whatever it is, the Devil card, we've got Six of Cups, Sun card, could be, something that's been there all along, that's been recently brought up as even a stronger issue. This is for some of you. Could be something that you recently discovered, that there's total clarity on it now with the Sun card coming out. Now you see everything. Got the Page of Cups under that. So they're probably apologizing. Could be apologizing for being caught, who knows? Doesn't mean that they're, sorry about the problem. I see that there is a suggestion of counsel and help being sought with the Page of Wands out here. What's the foundation? Ooh, chills. What's the foundation? Okay. Healing, intense attention all over this. Like this is your primary focus to fix it. Fix it, whatever that looks like. Star card with the Ten of Pentacles, whatever that looks like for you. Fix it. Judgment card, Hanged Man, Lovers. Major decision. Figure this out. We got the World card, Seven of Wands back here. I feel like you are just adamant. You are completely adamant, and you are fighting tooth and nail in the name of love and the name of truth. You want this fixed immediately. You're just as much in this as they are. With that Hanged Man, there's a lot of everybody's sacrificing. Everybody is putting up a lot because of this. You're being asked to be very, very patient while things are being dealt with here and looked at with all of this major arcana coming out. This is 1, 2, 3, 5 major arcana so far. Life-changing, right? This needs to change. And when the World card comes out, this intense lessons, shut this cycle down. now. Shut this cycle down now. Okay. Let's look at the past energy. We'll look at the past energy. Immediately opening to the Nine of Swords. Stress, anxiety, which is what crosses you now. It's like solidified, right, with that Moon card. Who the hell even knows where we go from here? Can it be done? What happens? Pretty close. Nine of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Five of Wands. So you were under the impression that there was a deeper commitment here than what has been presented. The Five of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands just kind of has you really defensive, really guarded. Three of Wands. We had all these threes coming out here. Empress, another three. Yeah. Three. Seven of Wands. Five of Cups. So this has been going on for a while, I'm thinking this has been going on for a while. This may be to the point to where you've kind of had it. We've got the Eight of Wands coming out. You kind of had it. Now there are some decisions being made. Interesting. I got the Seven of Wands back here. 7, 8, 9. It's built up. It's built up over time. This escalated quickly. Where you figured something out and you're like, nope, not doing this. I don't want to do this. We're going to fix this now and figure it out. Fix it now and figure it out. And it doesn't mean, we're going to fix this and work on it and make everything better. Sometimes fixing it means, if we're closing cycles, it may be the partnership altogether. Could be, if that sometimes is the only answer. For other times, it is the person's ability to be able to see this opportunity, make the decision. Yeah, to do that work, to overcome the deception, the lies, the cheating, to really focus here, put all their energy into becoming a better partner. Three of Cups, King of Wands. What's the outcome? Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Emperor, Ten of Cups, Justice at the bottom. Another page, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Sun card, Three of Wands. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Cancer? Cancer in a relationship, Sun, Moon, Rising. What reverses? Ooh, the Empress reversed. So this feels pretty intense. It feels pretty intense. I do see where somebody here with the Empress reversing, this is somebody who's going to smother the shit out of you. This is somebody, you may smother this person. I just feel like you're going to be watching them like a hawk. Even if they are saying that they have a plan to be able to progress forward and they want to progress forward and they're going to be doing things, this is you just kind of watching them at every turn, every move they make. We've got the Hanged Man at the bottom here. Hanged Man in the reverse, the Magician, the Tower, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, Chariot, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So you're definitely wanting to step up to the plate, but I think that you're guy looks so happy. You're needing to figure this out. You're at this heavy indecision because of you feeling you're insecure. You're insecure whether or not this person can pull this off. I've got 2 pages out here and then the Empress in reverse. So the Empress in reverse doesn't have much faith. They're pretty empty inside. They've been pushed to their limits here, and I feel like they are, just going to watch you. You're just going to watch them, or they're going to watch you like a hawk. And ultimately, when we're sitting there thinking and feeling like somebody is not going to be able to pull this off, or we have a lot of doubt and negativity that we're casting onto somebody, that's affecting your quantum field. You're manifesting negativity by your indecisiveness of knowing whether or not you can trust this person, whether or not you can believe this person, whether or not you can invest in this wholeheartedly. There's an air of self-doubt of whether or not you're going to be able to, get what you're expecting out of this. Even if they're coming forward with this new plan, I think that this Page of Wands is you kind of fearlessly asking this person, hey, let's go put a spotlight on it. We've got 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups out here, the Knight of Cups, the Chariot. What if we do happen to heal things? Let's go talk to somebody. I think you strongly feel like that's going to be what helps you. But Spirit is warning you. Spirit is warning you that your mental capacity to be able to take this on from a place of self versus them is going to be a game changer. Because looking at them and expecting from them is going to ultimately disappoint you. You can only work on you. You can only do what you need to do for you. Working on self, what do you need to do? How are you being triggered by what they're doing, saying? What do they do? Like if they go and pick up their phone, if they've been on their phone, right, and they've been doing things on that phone, every single time they pick up their phone, your heart sinks, right? So you have to figure out inside of you where is that trigger coming from? What can you do to work on that? How can you feel better about that moving forward? There is, if every time that phone rings and you think it's somebody, what can you do? How can you ease your mind? How can you feel better about the moment? It's not the situation. You can't be like, I want that phone to never ring again, and tell your person, get rid of everybody. Just don't ever talk to anybody ever again. It's not realistic. It's not realistic at all. But if they're promising you that they want to try to work on things, they want to try to fix things, they want to try to help you guys ascend and evolve, then you have to decide. You have to decide whether or not you stand a good chance of moving on to be what you need to be in the future. Hi, welcome. Thank you. Same. So I see you following your heart to want to overcome this because there's an intense need for you to fix the past no matter what. And even if you are going and talking to somebody about this, at least you get to get things off your chest. And it's in a non-biased environment, right? This is an ability for you to feel more secure down the road. Whether you're in the connection or you're not in the connection, at least you will feel better. No matter what happens, at least you will feel better. You won't be in this moment. This moment is something of discovery, planning, and moving away from. With the 2 of Wands, King of Swords, using your head over your heart to be able to make the decision to move forward. But it's going to take time for you to figure out, what does this involve? Can you do it? Are you willing? Are you willing to be able to fight for the connection and the relationship? And you shouldn't even really have to fight for it. It's about you fighting your old programming and fighting your old ways of thinking and fighting with how you feel about your connection from within. That's the battle that you're facing. You're not facing a battle with your person. They got their own demons and their own challenges to face. And you have to decide whether or not, they're doing the work. Are they doing the work? Satisfactory, are the results coming from the work? That's the most important part. Because people can apologize and promise to change all day long. But, if it's just words and not actions, and you're the only one doing anything at all, then you're naturally going to misalign anyway, naturally. So there's a decision, where you're, deciding where your marker is and where do we go from here. And are you doing the work? Are you coming with me? Are you staying here? Because I'm not coming back down to you, right? So we can't lower ourselves again. This is a huge risk. I feel like you're kind of keeping it to yourself what your next moves are going to be, because I think you're just going to kind of feel this out, and you're going to let time reveal. You're going to let time reveal and show you if this person's words and actions will align. Nothing wrong with that. Also, nothing wrong with seeking assistance from non-biased people, right? We've been asking aunties, uncles, sisters, friends, going out into the echo chamber of the gosh darn internet and getting all kinds of confused. You hit your algorithm gets going with, a couple of hundred tarot readings and you're lost now. Now you're really lost. And then you start creating and manifesting chaos because you're getting overwhelmed with a lot of misinformation, being misguided, maybe even manifesting and creating more pain from that energy of pain by not properly understanding it and recognizing it for what it is, so that you can, move through that and release it. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Me too. Did you have a good birthday, Be Wise? Did you have a good birthday? I did. It was so fun. Such a good week. All right. I had a birthday week. I haven't done that in a while. Moved my rig out of the hell that is Texas, and now I'm cooler. Cooler temperatures. Happy birthday to me. So happy. Okay. Well, let's look at the Minds Oracle, and then I want to look at the Love Oracle. I want to get just a few things out of here real quick. Excuse me. Happy birthday, Cancer gang. Happy birthday. Celebrate. Yay. We've got choice. Yeah, you got a choice. You got a decision. What are you going to do? You're being presented with an option. You're being asked to make a choice. You've been struggling with this. Time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input. I was just saying this. And feel your way through the choice that is right for you. The time is now. The time is now to make this choice. Oh my God, it's time. The time is now. This is at the bottom of the deck. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring that into the world. You're ready. It's time. It's time. We've got to celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate this moment. You deserve that and so much more. So celebrating these moments, right? So it may not feel like, if you're going through heartbreak and loss and discovery and, planning and all that stuff, it may not feel like you have anything to celebrate, but you do. You do have something to celebrate, knowing the truth and being able to move forward from there is something, worth being very happy about. Being able to finally evolve and grow past where you were is something worth celebrating. Knowledge is power, right? So being able to make choices and to be able to understand that, life is a series of choices, and to be able to celebrate your choices and really be proud of the choices and decisions that you're making. It's time to do that. It's time to start being proud of your choices and decisions, having integrity for what you're choosing. Being really, really sure of it, because your intuition is guiding you to that choice or decision. Okay, real quick, Love Oracle, and then we'll close it out right at the 59. Here we go. Love Oracle. So I hope all you Cancers had a very happy birthday. I did. It was a cool month. We'll be doing Leo next. It is currently Leo season right now. Let's see here. What do my beautiful Cancers need to know? We got soulmate coming out. What else? Toxic relationship. You may have been convinced that this was a soulmate union. You guys have a soul contract. You went through all the stages of building this up to be more and more and more throughout the years, throughout the months, throughout the weeks, whatever you were experiencing. And then lo and behold, you're kind of discovering that things weren't what they were being presented as. This is a lot of misunderstandings and not really seeing somebody for who they are. We've got player at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here was, very charming and manipulative. Maybe you felt like you were being tested all the time by somebody, presenting you with these crossroads, putting you in these positions where you have to make choices. You feel like you're somebody here is being presented with multiple options. You could be shown that somebody here is got player tendencies. We've got healing after that as well. So wounds improving, right? Mending. You're wanting to get over this. You're wanting to move away from this. Either this person is going to fix this behavior, or you're going to be letting go of this. I've got date, ex-lover, the truth out here. Some of you may have dealt with somebody who just keeps going back to the past. I saw 6 of Cups coming out of here a couple of times. You may be dealing with that. Somebody here may also be tempted by somebody from the past. We've got Mercury retrograde coming up, mystery, home, unfinished business, right? You're always insecure about what this person's up to. If this happened in your home, you're feeling like you can't, really stomach the thought of anything coming up in the future. You can't really stomach the thought of it here. This is very confusing. You've got this fear of the unknown. I got signs and synchronicities to single. Some of you may be feeling pulled away from this. Personally, I don't know. Certain things are deal breakers with certain people, right? Certain things are deal breakers with certain people, and it's important to have conversations with your person to decide whether or not you can move forward or not. And if you do need a mediator, then absolutely seeking counsel is the best way to go, for somebody to help you kind of navigate through your words and your intentions, to be able to make yourself clear, to not make things worse, to not make things any worse than they already are. I had a lot of really good experience from counseling, marriage counseling, personal counseling, all of it, therapy. My psychic medium was an amazing touchstone. I don't really have any tarot readers really that I listen to except for my person. I like his readings, or I'll do my own readings on myself, but I don't really follow anybody else for that. But anyway, I do have sources. I have sources and I have resources. Everybody does. Everybody should. You should have sources and resources of people that are not in it. They don't have any skin in the game, right? This is somebody who can actually give you guidance whenever your head is too chaotic and too flustered and you're too in the mix and you're too raw and you're too emotionally triggered and you can't quite find the right thing to say. Somebody of an accredited source would be very beneficial to both of you, and they can really help you navigate through some of these feelings so that you can pick the best outcome for your best and highest good. All right, whatever that is, whether you choose to stick around and see if they could do the work, or if you choose to just do that in separation, or if you choose to separate for now, do the work, come back and visit it later, however that is between you, your person, God, your therapist, me, if you would like a personal reading. Those links are attached to this video and they're also on my page. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope this helped. I hope this offered you some sort of insight or guidance on what's happening. If you need any further clarification on this, I am available for personal private readings. You can catch me live for my collective readings. If you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell will tell you every single time I'm energetically called to come to do a collective reading. Is your chance to catch me for a deeply discounted rate on a one-on-one connection where I can flip cards and read for you. It was good to see you. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me during the reading. Thank y'all for being here. Much love to each and every one of you. Thank y'all for sharing your beautiful energy and for being a part. All of your likes, all of your interaction. Thank y'all so much. Subscribers, thank y'all for your continued love. I look forward to next time. We're going to again move into Leo, and then I've got Virgo after that. I will be on TikTok later tonight, so be sure and give me a follow on all my other platforms. It's your chance to catch me live. You can ask me questions, get a reading, all the fun stuff. Until then, all the luck, love, abundance, and positive vibes you can possibly stand. Y'all take care. Bye.